Hello there. Welcome to Financial Accounting Info. In this video, we want to look at the preparation of the trading account. So we're going to look at question 3, and the question requires you to spend on average 22 minutes. So the question reads, use the information given below to draw up the departmental trading statement of 9 waste stores for the year ended 30 June 2015. Well, the information part, 9 waste stores consist of 2 departments, namely cosmetics and jewelry. On the notes, the business does not make use of an interdepartmental transfer journal, and according to this person, the business uses the periodic inventory system. And then the following was started from the records of 30 June 2015. So we're given uh, a column for cosmetic department, and then we've got also a column for jewelry and department. So we've got a list of balances that we are given there that you need to go through before you start to answer question. And then we'll give you the adjustments also which you need to go through before you start to answer the question, ranging from adjustment number 1 to adjustment number 7. And you see that our question is got 23 marks. So let's just take note of that. Then we go to our answer section and try to see what do we have in terms of our answer section. That's where we're going to have our departmental trading statement for the year ended 30 June 2015. So we've got a column for total, whereby we are going to add the total of the two departments, that is cosmetics and jewelry. And we have the total column is the first column that we have there. So remember, this is a trading account, so it means that the first item that we are going to enter there is going to be the sales. And obviously we go to our question. We're trying to figure for sales for the departments. But if you come here, you'll see that we start with the cosmetics department. We are having our sales here being 655,000. And then if you go down, you see that we've got also sales returns, which is 10,300. Remember, sales returns are going to reduce our sales. So basically for cosmetics, we are saying our sales 655,000. And then we subtract our sales returns, which are even there, 10,300. And then we look for other adjustments that we have beneath. And there we'll see that if we have any additional returns or any additional sales that we are having there, so you can go through and trying to find out any adjustment that is affecting our sales. Like if you go to item 6, it's saying a data retained jewelry valued at 11,300, but this is going to affect our jewelry department, and saying no interest being made, so it means we adjust it in the jewelry calculation. Well, let's just try to find if you can find anything. So in this case, you would see that we don't have any other adjustment affecting the cosmetic department sales. So if you calculate there, 655,000 minus 10,300, you're going to get your 644,700. So you can come there and put your 644,700. So we're saying here we are having 644,700. And then we calculate the sales in the jewelry department. So we come back again. So we are saying the jewelry department, you'd see that our sales, we are having our sales here, we have 526,000. So we are saying for the jewelry, we're having 526,000. And then we check for sales returns, which is 12,200. We subtract 12,200. We can just maybe try to. So there we have our 12,200. And then obviously we go again to our additional information to see anything that is affecting our sales for jewelry. But remember, we've got that note that we have there, which is saying uh, D-charted data retained jewelry valued at 11,300 rands. No entry has been made. So we need to subtract again an additional 11,300 for returns there. So we're saying minus again 11,300. Then you try to calculate it aside now. So we say 526,000, and then we subtract 12,200. I will subtract again 11,300. And then you are going to get 502,500. So here you put, which is the figure for our net sales for jewelry. So we go there, say 502. Look at it to get your total. You're not saying 502,500 plus 644,700. And the total that you're supposed to get is 1,147,200. Then after sales, we are going to list cost of sales, the cost of sales section. So we are going to say cost of sales. But if you go to the question, you'll see that we do not have our cost of sales is calculated. So we need to calculate it by using that formula of saying opening stock. We add purchases, we add any carriages if they are there, and then we subtract our closing stock. So coming here now, you see that we are not given a cost of sales is calculated. So we're going to use the formula started by opening inventory, which is our trade inventory 010714. We have got 49,200 for the cosmetics department and 89,800 for the jewelry and department. So we can just go and enter those figures as our opening stock. So here we are saying opening trading stock, whereby we are having 49,200 for cosmetics, and for jewelry it's 89,800. So if the two 49,200 plus 89,800, we are going to get a total of 139,000. Then from there, we're going to add our purchases. Add our purchases. Then we go there now to try to see how do we calculate our purchases. So coming back there, we see that our purchases figure, we're given it as cash sales, cash purchases, and then we've got credit purchases. So it means we have to add the two. So for cosmetics, we are saying our cash purchases 312,500. We add the credit purchases 195,000. Then we check for any purchase returns in the question. You see that we are not having any purchase returns in the question. So we go to additional information to see any adjustment affecting our purchases. We are given item 2. If we go to adjustment number 2, jewelry valued at 12,800 was transferred to the cosmetics department. Remember, we calculated for cosmetics. So remember at the beginning of the question, we indicated that we are using the periodic inventory system. So you know that in the periodic inventory system, adjustments in terms of movements of inventory or stock is not recorded in the inventory account, but we record the movement of those inventories in the purchases account. So the movement that has taken place of jewelry valued at 12,800 being transferred to cosmetic department is are going to be affected in the purchase account. So we are going to include it here. So it's coming to the cosmetics. So it means it's in addition to the cosmetics, and in the jewelry department, we want to subtract 4,800. So we are saying we are going to have another addition of 4,800 of jewelry coming. And then we go down to check another, if we've got another adjustment that is affecting our cosmetics department. Uh, Go down, we've got for saying an amount of 4,200 for carriage and purchases. This is carriage, it's going to affect our carriages. Then our cosmetics were donated to the Mandela Cultural Center, 4,000, no entry has been made. So again, this is a movement of our stock in the cosmetics, and it's going out, and since it was donated, so it's a subtraction again that we have to make. So and go and subtract there 4,000. So we say minus 4,000. So we calculate this time now. We are saying 304,500, and then we add our 195,000. I'll add again 12,800, and then we subtract 4,000. And the answer that we're supposed to get is 516,300. 516,300. This is exactly the amount that we're going to put there. So we come there. So we are saying 516,300. This is for cosmetics. Then we can go and calculate the one for jewelry. So we come here. Like for jewelry, we are told that our purchases, we've got our cash purchases 400,500, credit purchases 168,000. Any returns, we don't have them in the list there. Then we go to adjustments. So basically here we say um, jewelry calculation starts with 400,500 for cash purchases, and then we add 168,000. Then we look for adjustment now. We know that we've got item 2. Here we say jewelry valued at 12,800 was transferred to the cosmetics department. So it was coming from jewelry, so it's a subtraction to the jewelry and at 4,800. So here it's minus 4,800. And then we check another adjustment of jewelry. We got the owner Aaron took jewelry for her husband, 8,500 at cost price. No entry has been made in the books. So these are drawings. These are drawings, and they are going to reduce it's a movement again that is indicating our trading stock for jewelry. So what is going to happen is we are going to subtract 8,500. So let's see. We subtract again 8,500. So we check for another, if we see another adjustment affecting our jewelry. Uh, we are being told that teacher data retained jewelry valued at 11,300, no entry has been made. So these are returns. So these are returns affecting, these are sales returns. So they're not going to affect the calculation of purchases. So we leave it like that. So having that now, we can now be able to calculate the final figure there by saying 400,500. We add 168,000. We subtract 12,800. We subtract 8,500. So the answer that we're going to get is 547,200. So here we get 547,200, and this is the figure that is going to go to our trading account. So we come here, we can get it as such, which is our 547,200. Then for the total, we're now saying 547,200 plus 516,300. Then you get your total here, which is 1 million. Let's just try to edit 516,300. And then you add your 547,200. You're going to get 106,000, which is 1,063,000, sorry, 1,063,500. So this is the figure that we have. So after that, now we are supposed to add our carriages on purchases. We try to check if you have got carriages on purchases in the question. Then you can maybe try to. So going to our question, we try to see any carriages on purchases. So you see that we have carriage on purchases 33,000 for cosmetics, and see if there's any adjustment affecting carriage on purchases on cosmetics. We go to item 4. An amount of 1,200 rands for carriage and purchases is still outstanding. So we need to add this one as it is still outstanding on cosmetics purchase. So 1,200 plus. In other words, we are saying the carriage that we have on purchases of cosmetics 33,000. So we are saying 33. And then we add the 1,200, which is still owing. Remember, when something is still outstanding, we need to add it as it belongs to the period. So that's what we have. So we add there. We are going to get our 34,200. So here you get your 34,200. So this is the same figure that is going to come there as our carriage on purchases. Carriage on purchases. So we've got our column that we have there for cosmetics. That's where we're going to enter. With the figure that we got there is 34,200. Then we check the one for jewelry carriage on purchases for jewelry. So let's just right. Carriage on purchases for jewelry is here 15,000. So go to exchange information to check if you've got anything that is affecting our carriage and purchases on jewelry. We see that we have nothing, so we're going to take our 15,000 as it is and put it here as our carriage on purchases. So we are saying 15,000. Well, then we add 15,000 plus 4,200 to get a total of 49,200. Then after carriage, we check for customs duties if you have them in the question. You are also supposed to add customs duties. You see that the customs duties at the bottom, 11,500 for cosmetics and 7,900 for jewelry. We check for cosmetics if you have got anything that is affecting our customs duties. We see that we have nothing, so we're going to take 11,500 as it is. 7,900 for jewelry. We again check. We see that we have got nothing again affecting customs duty for jewelry. So we can take those two figures and put them in the trading account as our customs duties. So we're saying custom duty for cosmetics. The figure that we have is 11,500. For jewelry, we've got 7,900. So add now 7,900 plus 7,500, you get your total for 19,400. So that's what we have. So having done that, we can now be able to add now, starting from 139,000 here, starting from opening trading stock here to our custom duties. and we put our totals there. So we can just try to do that. So having done that now, you can start by the totals column, whereby we are saying 139,000, 139,000 plus 1,063,500 plus 49,200 plus 19,400. And the total that you are supposed to get here is 1,171,100. We do the same thing for the cosmetics, 49,200 plus 560,300 plus 34,200 plus 11,500. And we're going to get a total of 611,200. On the last column, 89,800 plus 447,200 plus 15,000 plus 7,900. And we're going to get your total is 659,900. Right. So from there, we can now go to our closing trading stock. So here we've got closing trading stock. So the closing trading stock, obviously, we are going to get it in the additional information whereby we are given trading inventory as per inventory records on 32/2015 at the end of the period. It's going to be closed cosmetics, 105,000 um, 500, and we've got 82,900 for jeweler. So we'll go there, start with our cosmetics. So our cosmetics, the figure that we have, it's 105,500. And then for jeweler, we are getting 82,900. Remember, we are supposed to subtract this figure from the total that we got there to get our figure for cost of sales here. So we add the two, 105,500 plus 82,900 on the total column. We're going to give let's try to 188,400. So we subtract it again. So now we say 1,271,100 minus 188,400. Your difference will come here as representing a cost of sales. So we can just maybe remember we've got a description of cost of sales here. So it's supposed to come here. So we are saying after subtracting, you are going to get your 1,082,700. And we are subtracting it again. Here we subtract 611,200 minus 105,500 and get you 505, 1,700, which is your cost of sales, and you subtract it. Here 659,900 minus 82,900, you get your 577,000. Subtract it again. And after doing that, the net figure that you are going to get, uh, you subtract now sales minus cost of sales, and you get your gross profit or loss. So start with total column, subtract this figure minus this figure, and you're going to, the other that you're going to get should come there. So we can put our line, double lines. So if you subtract in the first column, the figure that we are supposed to get there, it's going to be, we are subtracting at the top there, so that it doesn't confuse you. Let's just try to bring it down. We are saying 1 million, 1 million, um, we're saying 1,147,200 minus 1,082,700. And then you get your figure here, but here you see that you are going to get a positive figure, which is going to be 64,500. We do the same thing in cosmetics department, 644,700 minus 505,700, and we are going to get a net figure of 139,000. In the last column, we're saying 502,500 minus 577,000. We're going to get a net figure of 74,500, but it's a negative, so negative 74,500. Remember, if we come here, you see that our cost of sales figure here is greater than our sales figure, so we get a negative figure here. It is going to be represented in brackets to show that it's a negative. So on the total, we are saying negative 74,500 plus 139,000 plus 64,000 plus 139 uh negative 74,500 plus 139,000, you get your 64,500 as a positive. So the description, remember, we're saying is gross profit or a loss. So we're just trying to say gross profit or loss. So this is what we guys are going to do in this video. Thank you for listening. Let's stay tuned for more videos to come. More typical examination questions are going to come as we prepare for our final exam. Let's stay tuned. Let's get notified. As for this video, I'm signing out. Let's meet again in the next video.